And we are absolutely in business with this starting hand going up against the mage, who looks like they are not quest mage because they mulligan their first card. And it looks like we might actually be live here in a second. I'm going to go ahead and put out a... no, I'm going to go ahead and be slow, actually, because this might be our only opportunity to be slow. And hello, Elias, how's it going? Hey, Vito, how's it going? Glad to see you here. I have had one heck of a past week in terms of what got frostbolted there. Twilight Drake. I had a crazy week. I'm gonna draw in. Let's draw first. Hey memes, how's it going? I want a bigger Twilight Drake than I want a 2/4 right now. What gets played? Actually, if this is Secret Mage, this could be bad actually, which I have seen some. Yeah, I had a really tough week there with the thesis, and oh, this is who knows what type of priest this or mage this is now. Yeah, the thesis absolutely destroyed me, and I guess a 4/5 is good enough. It's pretty bad. Oh, thank you, Elias. I appreciate that. That's very nice to hear. Yeah, the thesis just absolutely killed me, and I got some really bad feedback. And was working really hard to kind of make up for it, which meant things went away here, and then I had some technical difficulties. I actually wanted to be on about 2 hours earlier. I had internet issues, and I really hope, fingers crossed, that things kind of get better today. Things seem to have stabilized. Oh, what do I want? Doomsday or Flame Strike? Do I want to shuffle any minions? I mean, we could take another Drac OP. Oh, we'll take the Flame Strike in case this is like Tempo Mage that had a horrible start. Hey, The Real Simon. How's it going? How's it going? Hey, Jared. Oh, everyone's here. That's awesome. Bunch of people are showing up. We really need to find our Bookworm in order to counter our opponent. Oh, Reno Mage is very cool, actually. Reno Mage is super cool. Definitely means we're in for potentially a bit of a longer game, but that's a-okay. Oh, if only we could mill our opponent now. And how do we want to do this? I kind of want to do some trading and healing. Because I think that's the best way to do this. Going into 6 mana. Oh, yeah, this feels good. And this is also, just to be clear, this is one of my favorite decks. I think I've mentioned this before. How this is like the Blackrock Mountain Dragon Priest. And this is basically one of my favorite decks of all time. So, feeling good about this one. I'm honestly debating attacking these two in and attacking here. Just to keep this at 6 health. I think that might be more important than doing it any other way. Unless we play another 6 health minion here. Yeah, maybe we'll just do that. The issue is, I mean, we're still far enough away from... We're still far enough away from Flame Strike Ping that we don't have to worry too much. Dragon Priest is your second favorite deck? What's your first favorite deck then? That's pretty funny. Oh, it's 4 to all and 5? Okay, so we played into that a little bit, I guess. That's fair. And an Arcane Blast. That's a lot of resources from our opponent. Let's cycle first with the Azure Drake, I should say. Ooh, that's a pretty good one. Next turn is going to be 8 mana. As much as this works against our Twilight Drake, I still think that's okay. And now I very much wish we had taken Solia instead to shuffle another minion into our deck. We should have tried to have shuffled a Draconid OP. Would have been a lot stronger than the Flame Strike is looking like right now. But hopefully this can all still work out. And we have our one Shadow or Death to kind of snipe our opponent's Lich King or something else like that. And I wonder if we top deck Entomb if I would actually use it on Elise. Because this is going to be way too much value. Ooh, that's an interesting one. We're gonna go for Blackwing Corruptor value. That Blackwing Corruptor is so strong. 5 mana Fire Elemental, are you kidding me? Who wouldn't run this card? Like, why aren't you playing Dragon Priest? And I have seen the new cards, Elias. I'm honestly not sure how I feel about them yet, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do any sort of review thing. Meteor, it's going to have to get played at some point, and if that's one less removal for Ysera, I'm okay with that. Like, if Ysera just eats, Actually, you know what? Let's go wide one more time, and then see what happens here. Ooh, Polymorph. Oh, Polymorph is in their deck right now, actually, so that's good. I am going to take the Polymorph, though. I'm not sure how I feel about the cards. I'm not really sure how to assess them right now. I haven't really, well, yeah, it's pretty clear I haven't been thinking about Hearthstone that much at all the past little while. So, it kind of makes sense that I haven't really thought, you know, been able to, like, formulate a real opinion on them. They look cool on the surface. I'm interested to see how all the weapons play out. I'm a little worried. I think the Druid weapon could be a little bit strong. This is a little bit scary from our opponent. The Mage weapon definitely enables some super, super fast plays, which is unfortunate. This is now only 9, and our opponent's going to heal for 1,000,000, so that's not good. I wonder if I would Polymorph here. I don't want to, but Flame Strike is going to be useless. And we know our opponent at least had Polymorph in their deck earlier. Unless we go double trade Ysera. Double trade Ysera looks awful though, doesn't it? Or what if we just go face Ysera? Face Ysera might actually be better. And we'll save the Polymorph for like an Antonidas or Lich King or something like that. And then we'll see if we can't find our Bookworm somehow. 1 out of 15 top decking. And yes, this opens us up to some ridiculous Lich King control, but I feel like maybe this is going to be a better way to win. Like if we'd gotten Ysera Awakens or something like that. Although +5/+5 could help us push for some lethals. Oh boy. And then we'll see what happens here. Maybe we get some value off of this Flame Strike after all. Yeah, the attack and then ping. That's actually kind of scary, isn't it? Oh, wow. This is 8. 8 plus 5 is not enough. So let's... Oh, and our opponent decided to play a Secret instead of getting a free Water Elemental, which I think might be a mistake. So we're going to go ahead and go and test a bunch of the secrets. Let's take a bigger dragon if we can. And it's not Mirror, and it's not Frozen Clone, and it's not Potion of Polymorph. Eight plus 5 is 13. We set our opponent to 1. It's cool, but it might not be enough. Especially if this is barrier and ice block, we could be in a little bit of trouble here. How much does Flame Strike help? And how much does Flame Strike hurt if it gets counterspelled? So does that mean like we have to go Nightmare first? Wow. So a lot of those. And now we're committed to setting to 1. And then we'll say go, and we get one more Ysera card, maybe able to pop that ice block. And Ysera Awakens does pop the ice block, so that's cool. This turns out to be a ridiculous play from us, but you know what? That's okay. Our opponent's got a ton of resources, tons of value. We're still able to pop the block. Not popping it at 1 anymore, necessarily. But we'll see how this works out. What the heck is that trade? Unless there's just more spell removal. Okay, that into ping. Oh, Sludge Belcher's an issue now, isn't it? How do we do this? There has to be much there has to be much better ways to do this turn than whatever it is that I end up doing. Obviously we don't want to use the Polymorph yet. How does Ysera Awakens help us? Ysera Awakens pops the block. We can go Ysera Awakens. Then we have to take out the 1/2. And then we drop a Twilight Drake. And then we'll have this to negate our opponent's 3 health. Or if we go Ysera Awakens into Blackwing Corruptor to get rid of that. That's probably better. And we know it's ice block at 4, obviously not ideal for us, but we'll survive. We'll attack there, and then we'll heal it up, and then we'll wait. We're not going to play in another minion. We don't need to right now. Laughing Sister, obviously one of the less good options. Honestly, I think that turn was okay. We're able to keep our polymorph here as well, which is nice. And at the same time, yeah, we just wait for our Reno, so that's always fun. If we top deck Rend Blackhand, that would be a fun thing to have happen. And now we need to figure out how it is that we deal with this. Maybe we draw first. Maybe we actually draw first. Because we're sitting really, really badly right now with our Blackwing Corruptor. Oh, Twilight Guardian is actually something that we can use, isn't it? Unless we just want a bigger. This becomes a 4/6. Or how useful is the taunt, actually? Maybe the taunt is more useful. Or are we going to have to actually waste the polymorph? We could waste the polymorph now, but we can't get rid of the 1/1 and kill this, so then we're still in trouble. And we'll do this in the middle here, and then we'll get another Ysera card. Knowing that our opponent eventually will top deck their polymorph. They will eventually get a polymorph here in order to deal with our Ysera, but until then, Or a Pyroblast, or a Meteor, or something like that they could just find themselves with Primordial Glyph. Flame Strike's a card, but it's not going to get another Water Elemental. I feel like our opponent's not optimizing their water elemental generation, which kind of is the whole point of this deck, right?
I'm game.
Let's play the smallest one into Mirror Entity. Nothing. Is that going to be vaporized now? I'll hang on to it. I'll hang on to this card. There's no need to attack into a potential Vaporize. It might just be Ice Barrier. It could be a spell. It could be Counter Spell as well, actually. We haven't seen a Counter Spell. Oh, this game turned out to be awesome. We were completely steamrolling there until Frostlich got activated, so that was kind of cool. That was kind of cool indeed. And now I should double check. And it does look like the sound is working. Oh, there's that polymorph finally. That's unfortunate for us. Water Ellie, double trade, Ysera Awakens? What's our win condition right now? Because we're going to lose to our opponent's Elise. Like, their pack is going to outvalue us, if nothing else. What is the win condition? I wonder as well, Landuin. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what the win condition is. Also, if this gets counterspelled, are we just going to lose for sure? If our Ysera Awakens, that is, gets counterspelled. I want to save the polymorph. Again. Wait, what the heck is this then? It's barrier block or vaporize. Oh, this game has we've had some really awkward turns here. We've definitely had some awkward optimization of our turns. But you know, at least this is not counterspell, so we have two really good removals. Oh, Kabbalist Tome. We're gonna get outvalued here. Oh, very lucky for our opponent there. I think we poly... Wait, where did that come from? Was that just in our opponent's deck? I think that's a polymorph. I don't think we can allow that one to get out of control. Because it comes back as a 6, and then we have to death it, and then we have to light bomb. Or maybe that's better. Is that better? I can't imagine that being better. Because then we can save the Shadow or Death for Alex Straza or something like that. The other win condition that our opponent's going to have, right? Oh, we're going to lose here. I don't know what our win condition is, unless we entomb something amazing, like a Ragnaros that'll then go unanswered. And I also kind of regret playing this. This was our last dragon. Now we have to save Bookworm in order to activate our Rend. Oh. Oh, this is unfortunate. This is not how these games have gone when I've been playing in casual at all. Our opponent's going to have 1 pack from Elise. They have their Kabbalist Tome cards. Oh, yeah. That's a bad thing that I just let happen as well. I definitely should have Bookworm there, right? Interesting. Interesting. We threw the game ourselves. I will certainly take an Entomb. Leave me alone. We gotta save these for Rag, and we gotta save... Oh, maybe we could have used a Shadow or Death here, actually. Oh, that's an interesting trade. I guess that's fine. No, you just go, as Frostlich Jaina, you just go for the grinding out style. Uh-oh. Was that... I didn't pay attention if that was from... Why aren't you shiny? Oh, because our opponent doesn't have any options here. I guess we Light Bomb. Our opponent doesn't have any legendaries. Oh, this game has turned out horribly. So much promise, such a strong start. Our opponent really controlled that out there. I'm sure there has to be ways how we misplayed along the way. Like, there have to be ways that we should have done that better. Oops. I wonder if we still... Yeah, this deck really... This deck does run out of steam here, where it's like after a while, overstated minions aren't enough. Because you need something a little bit more unfair. Which, I mean, Ysera, I guess, is that late game win condition. And we had a ton of turns with Ysera.
Time melts away.
We just don't have anything else. Maybe if we had taken that extra Draconoid OP earlier instead. With the Solia, or whatever it's called. I don't think there's any reason to Entomb yet. Obviously, we could also hit a Spellbender with Entomb, which would be awful. But otherwise, I think we're okay. I mean, we're okay in just taking 2 damage every turn, which our opponent knows. And they also know we're going down to fatigue. Yeah, I don't know how we win this now. It has to be a misplay from our opponent, basically. And our opponent didn't ping, that's strange. I'll go for the Entomb here. Because otherwise we're going to lose anyways. At least this way we're healing. And it kind of evens up the fatigue a little. Now our opponent is forced to play another threat. Which hopefully is excellent, and we can Entomb that. Although I'm not even sure what would be good enough. Maybe like an Archmage that somehow doesn't get activated, but they still have the coin, so... They would get at least 1 fireball.
I must decide.
I'm trying to think what else... Like, I don't know how else we could end up winning here. Very, very strange.
Time melts away.
Time is melting away. I guess we could win through AFK. There we go. Never mind. Not AFK. Northshire. We can put the Northshire out just as a small threat. Not because we would ever heal it, because I can't afford to be drawing. Maybe our opponent's just waiting for, but they can't even play their release pack now. Like, they have to play something. Flame Cannon, sure. So we do nothing here. Potion of Madness does nothing here. Yeah, it's going to come down to a misplay from our opponent. Or...
An incredible discovery.
That's obviously getting played when there's no more secrets, because our opponent doesn't want to draw either.
Almost out of cards.
I wonder if we should bother testing the secret or not. I'm going to say no. So we know this is like Ice Block, Barrier, Vaporize. I mean, I guess we could have actually procced it with Potion of Madness, but maybe if there isn't just a straight trade here. Oh, this is unfortunate. Well, that was a mistake. I wonder if this gets entombed or not.
Right away.
I'm almost out of cards.
We definitely want to entomb something better if our opponent wants to give it to us. I don't know what that would be, though. So they have a pack, they have a coin, they have 2 more Kabbalist Tome spells. They're going to have Solia. How much is that? Coin 1, 2 more
I must
cards from
decide.
Kabbalist Tome. There we go. Soulcaster. I kept saying Solia. It's Manic Soulcaster is the card. No, they've got a bunch more. Light Bomb does nothing. Entombing these... Although we can entomb this... and then play it on something else. Like, play a Bookworm and then you know, shuffle another Bookworm. So maybe that's the play. Not that we're necessarily going to win this way, but... But honestly, I feel like this is at least something. And now that's going to be a free...
I'm out of cards.
Yeah.
I'm out of cards.
Okay, so our opponent's now back to even with us on fatigue. But we will, unfortunately, still just get grinded out to a loss unless our opponent does something silly. So I know I kind of then just want to, you know, concede and get on to the next game, but I want to see if something does happen here. Oh, Forgotten Torch. I forgot about that card. And our opponent's not giving us anything to work with. Nor should they. Nor should they.
I'm out of cards.
Oh, this is going to be 3 mana, deal 6 damage. That's kind of strong, I guess. Yeah, the only way we would have been able to have won this game is if we had our own Elise and saved our Shadow Visions for it, which there's obviously no way to guarantee we would ever do that. Okay. I think we lost that game on the choosing Flame Strike, which is too bad. Can't win if he has Ice Block? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, probably, Simon. Although I guess, yeah, if we were able to somehow stall out for a million turns, the fatigue goes through the Ice Block, but I know what you mean. That was probably a lost game when I chose the Flame Strike. Yeah, that probably caused us problems in the long run. If we had taken the Soulcaster, we could have taken an extra Draconid Operative, which then opens up a lot of other options for us, which we didn't have. Maybe next time. Ooh, Paladin. Very cool looking Paladin, too.
The light shall bring victory.
Wait, I still don't have this Paladin, I don't think. I don't think I did that. Twilight Drake or no? We want real early game. Uh-oh. Yeah, real early game like Ysera and Entomb. That's what I want. If this is some really aggressive paladin, we should do okay. Okay, Murloc Paladin is pretty aggressive. There's no denying that. And we're not gonna, it's not the OTK style of Paladin, which is also good. And we're gonna have another taunt to toss up. Oh, the secret might get coined out right now, which is unfortunate. And if that's the case, I guess our best top deck would be Blackwing Technician? Question mark? Oh, Bookworm's gonna be really good for later. Oh, return with 1 health. Heal versus develop. I think we have to continue to develop minions this early in the game, because otherwise we're going to fall way too far behind. Obviously, War Leader's a bit of an issue. There it is. The 4 and the 3. This is obviously a real problem for us. But maybe we can figure it out. And we don't have an answer here, which maybe this is the turn that we lose because we did mulligan that Twilight Drake away. If we kept that Twilight Drake, maybe things would be different here. Okay. So now we're going to go turn 5 Draconid OP unless we get something better. And then into a Light Bomb. The issue is we're taking a whole ton of damage right now. Secret Agent is coming through. Oh, wow. I'll take the weapon. And the reason here is if our opponent decides to ignore our minion, which I really don't think they will, we will be able to Light Bomb and clear their board and maintain a minion. Although I am kind of expecting some double trades from the little 1/1s, or the one, I shouldn't say 1/1s, the 1 health minions, I should say. And if that's the case, then we can kind of be okay. That's less okay. Hey Patches. You exist in Wild as well? Oh, wow. Is this lethal? How much damage? Oh no, there are some small trades going on here. That's nice. Okay, so our opponent's not out of resources, but they're a lot lower on resources. Oh, that's good as well, actually. Oh, what is this? Noble Sack? The new legendary. You know what? I had what is this called? Kobolds and Catacombs. I don't remember. I've seen the cards all briefly. I'll pull them up though. Where are they? All sets? No, I only want to talk about Kobolds and Catacombs and legendaries. Those are the ones we're all interested in, right? The Paladin Legendary. 7 mana, 1/1 Battlecry. Cast each spell you cast on your minions this game on this one. That looks really, really cool. I'm not honestly sure how convinced I am. Wait, I'm not able to target stealth, though. I don't want to do this for science and then lose. We'll be able to entomb to win next turn, or to clear the board. Honestly, that Paladin Legendary, obviously, in my mind, pairs very much with the Paladin Quest. Yep, for Buffetin, it's great. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. I don't want to have to entomb here. Wow, that's really bad for us. I guess we entomb? Yeah, definitely, Simon. Yeah, that card definitely works like with Buffetin, and I mean, look, even if you had played like one Spike Ridge Steed, you're getting another minion that has the Spike Ridge Steed ability activated. Like, that's really, really good, right? And then the fact, like, if you play, like, one Blessing of Kings, all of a sudden that 7 mana becomes, like, ridiculous, right? So that's really, really cool. Ooh, speaking of really, really cool things, how the heck do we do this? We can go 3 there. 3 there. This is 4/8.
I must consider.
4/8/9. Light Bomb. Not good enough. Rend Blackhand. This is 7, 8, 9, 10. This will easily get buffed up into lethal, so we can't go the rend play. We can get rid of a 3/3. If we top decked our Potion of Madness, that would have been the best. I think top deck Potion of Madness would have been a no-brainer now. I guess we're 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we have to hope our opponent doesn't have a million buffs. Okay, well, that's lethal. Oh, against polymorph and rogue spells? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it definitely, like, it has the ability to be cool, but, like, that's the issue with a lot of these, like, different types of cards where it's like, if there is that easy of an answer, it becomes so much less consistent, especially the fact that it's legendary. So it's not like you can run 2 of these and have your opponent burn their first polymorph. And then, you know, the second one, like, you know, they might not have or something. But honestly, though, I mean, a lot of the legendary minions this expansion, I'm not really that thrilled with, to be honest. I mean, I think they'll be fun to play, and I think it's going to be... Like, these legendaries are going to be more for... Like, the Warlock one, where you do the whole, like, first seal, second seal, third seal. Like, that looks really, really cool, but the only way that's going to work is in, like, someone who's streaming all day to try and get that combo to go, right? Because otherwise, I mean, no one's going to be able to pull that off. And, like, once it does start happening, like, if you actually do get that quest to go, or that minion, the whole battle cry to go, like, you've invested, I forget what the math is, like 35, 45 mana, right? So, that one's kind of silly. The Paladin one, you're right. It does get countered very, very easily. We'll Twilight Whelp and hope we can hold on for a few turns here until we get things like Blackwing Corruptor to help us stabilize. The Rogue one seems kind of cool. After a minion dies, add a 1/1 copy to your hand. It costs 1. Again, the issue here, though, is, like, that's very much win more, right? Like, if you already have a big board that you can afford to kill off, why wouldn't you just play, like, Cult Master and draw? Hey, Darth Mateus, how's it going for the Lich King? Absolutely. So, I don't know. I feel like a bunch of the cards, at least the legendaries that have been revealed, have that issue. I also don't recognize these cards from WoW, which I know Hearthstone, like, it seems like every other expansion is going to be more heavy, like, real WoW. Real WoW, like lore tie-in, which is fine. But it's just one of those things that I always, like, notice, and I'm like, hey, why aren't you all just from WoW? There's so much, like, material to work with. The Priest legendary definitely looks like the ultimate concede. Yeah, the seals are strong. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, exactly, Simon. By the time you play the last one, like, it's turn, like, 20 or something, and, like, your decks are already drawn, so... Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's a really cool concept, though. I like that concept. Like, the idea, it's a similar idea as the quests are, right? Where, you know, you take a long time to try and do this thing. And this is obviously another Reno Mage. I haven't forgotten. Let's go... Ooh. Let's go with an Entomb this time. Yeah. Darth Mateus, am I pre-ordering the expansion? Yes, I already did. I still have a whole bunch of money from my Blizzard account from my WoW gold making. So I went ahead and pre-ordered right away. Oh, that's actually kind of scary. This secret, that is. Let's heal it up. Okay, and now we have to be very, very worried about Mirror Entity because we don't have a lot of small minions. Yeah, I have enough money on my Battle.net account to do this expansion, and then I think a few more? I'm not really sure. I'm also really not sure what I want to do right now. I think we can afford to wait, just because all these minions are very, very bad for us for the Mirror Entity. I don't know what to do about that.
An incredible discovery.
Well, we are gonna do is tests for spells. Oh boy. Okay, never mind. We can't just test for one spell now. At the very least, we can do it this way, right? And if our opponent wants, like, Frozen Clone, it's not the worst thing. Effigy. Ugh. Oh, Death Rattle, draw a card. That's a really good 2-drop. 2 mana, 3/2, Death Rattle, draw a card? That's not fair. Why can't that be in Priest? Hey, Lich King. Oh, Counterspell is gonna wreck us now. How do we do this? We can't play both of our spells. So what's gonna be better, actually? The question is, like, if we go 3... Like, if our Shadow Word Death fails, then we're just playing our Draconid OP. If our Entomb were to fail... So I think we play the minion first, since we know it's not getting copied. Oh, Medivh, thank you. And then we have to hope. I mean, we weren't able to play around that because I didn't test with Potion of Madness when I had the chance. That's my fault. Real Simon, a competitive big shaman in wild or standard, but either way, yes, I am interested in taking a look. Freeze 2 minions and draw 2 cards. Ooh, that's an interesting potion. Yeah, Simon, absolutely. Feel free to actually, but can you post it in? Can you post it on one of the videos though? Not for whatever reason. I mean, you can try it in chat here. For whatever reason, whenever I'm streaming and people try and post to chat, I don't end up being able to actually play the. Oh, in standard? Oh, cool. I don't know when the next time. I'm going to keep playing in wild for a little while. That's for sure. I feel like I need to entomb this, otherwise I'm just going to lose. Or maybe I can Medivh right now. Let's Medivh right now. Our opponent's going to get a whole ton of Lich King value, but this way we'll be able to get entomb value off of our weapon. Yeah, I'm definitely going to stay in wild for the rest of this season. And going into next season, I'm not 100% sure. Obviously, whenever the expansion comes out, I'll hop back into standard. The issue is going to be that I'm going to be really low rank, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do if I'm just going to like try and grind that out really quick. Death Coil, fine. As long as there's no more secrets. Oh, that's a bad order. That's really bad order for our opponent's Arcane Anomaly. Right? We all saw that? Oh, what is that doing in there? Okay, now we want to top deck Light Bomb, please. Do we just play the 4-drop or do we need to get rid of this? We have to entomb now. And we get a nice big 6-drop, which is nice. Hey, a 5/5 taunt is pretty good. So yeah, I'm definitely having that dilemma of how I start next season. If I want to like play more standard next season just so I can rank up for the beginning of the... Oh, that's unfortunate. Now, if our opponent doesn't get health with this, we can then take it out with the old Blackwing Corruptor. But we'll see, because we could just... Never mind, look how low our health is. I didn't realize our health was this low, to be honest with you. That's really strange. How did that happen? I really want to heal right now. Because I feel like there's so many ways that we just lose. Maybe the taunt would have been better, but we'll see. We'll see if taunt would have been better there or not. Stable Portal's scary. Opponent gets a nice Dr. Boom. That's fine. Easy trade. Obliterate. Still easy. Can we clear the board? Oh, if we had 13 mana, we could clear the board. That'd be really easy, actually. Did our opponent have lethal there? No. Entomb this. Potion of Madness. Let's get an Entomb first. Because otherwise we lose. That's a super fun card. There's no denying that. And then we'll deny that draw as well. And we'll get one more minion out. Oh, this is Enrage on the... Yeah. I had to look at this card. It's like, wait, what does this card do again? It's like, I know I've seen it before, but what does it actually do? Another Obliterate. Well, I'm glad... Oh, there we go. And this is how we lose now. So now we really need to start speeding up our heals. Oh, not going face with this? What's going on? Why would you do that? Should I have just played out a bigger minion now? I'll take the taunt. You think now I lose, Vito? I don't think so. I think we got this. Hey, Omar, how's it going? Good to see you here. Our opponent would have had lethal if they just went face with their spells. I'm not sure if our opponent notices that. Sometimes you get lucky with these things, right? And that's okay with me. Yeah, our opponent definitely had lethal there over 2 turns. Omar, I've been doing well. The thesis has been really stressing me out from last week. Hence no videos, no streaming, anything like that. But I'm happy that I'm here now to be able to relax a little. Vito, you don't think Twilight Drake is good in his deck? I think Twilight Drake... Yeah. Okay. Okay, I agree that it's kind of a questionable addition. I'll grant you that. I mean, I feel like sometimes I have a big hand, so it works out. But I know what you're saying in that it's not like a super consistent thing to be having here. And we'll test for... We already tested Vaporize, never mind. You shared an Evolve Shaman? Okay, thanks, Simon. I'll take a look at that. Oh yeah, as long as I can copy paste it, the game will recognize, I think. Yeah, thank you. Meteor? Ooh, Firelands. Firelands is a little more... That's a lot of health. Yeah, our opponent could... Oh, our opponent's gonna lose through fatigue now. Well, this is interesting. I think we just trade everything off and Ysera, right?
I dream and the world trembles.
Counterspell? Mana Bind.
Right away. Twist.
Yeah, Omar. Yeah, I've been really enjoying Wild this season. It's been really, really fun. We've yeah, I got to experience a whole bunch of old decks that I haven't got to see in quite a long time. So it's been a really a fun time here. But it will get back to standard with a new expansion. Our opponent would have had lethal a million times. But that's okay. Let's play these 2 big dragons here. There we go. Now we're out of range of... Well, no, we can still get Fireball pinged. Even though our opponent's played a couple Fireballs already. Vito, why don't I play the big, wild, big priest? Is there... Have I not done that? I feel like that's something I would have done. Oh, this was such a cool card in control. That's, I could have sworn I've done that sort of... So my question is then, what's going to be different? Is it going to be, that's really funny, Buff. So we're going to add, like, Ragnaros and things like that to the big priest? In Wild? Oh my goodness, imagine we get comboed out now? That'd be awful. I don't know how to feel about this game, to be honest with you. Like, I'm super glad that we won, but our opponent missed lethal multiple turns in a row because they kept going after minions. Much like I do, so I'm not really one to talk. But I'm not sure how I feel about this game. Like, I'm happy we won. It was still kind of a fun game. But I'm not sure. Vito, yes, please. I would love a big Wild Priest list code. Thank you. I'm assuming it has Ragnaros, because that's the whole idea, right? If you get an early Ragnaros out and then you just keep resummoning it, that's going to be ridiculous, right? Along with all the other large minions that we have access to. A Dr. Boom, perhaps? Although I don't think the battle cry works off of Eternal Servitude, so never mind. Forget I said Dr. Boom, that's a horrible idea.
The light shall bring victory.
Although I really feel like I should include a... do we want Historian? No, we want real early game. Although I really feel like I should include a Dr. Boom in one of my decks that I'm playing. Oh, wow, this is much better early game. I was definitely right to... mulligan that 2-drop. Omar, you're saying please come back to Wild. I definitely will come back to Wild after the start, but I definitely also want to start, I think, the new expansion in Standard, at least for the first season. Or yeah, probably the first full month. I'll try out a whole bunch of the decks. And then we'll see how, we'll see how the expansion does, see how it shakes up the meta, that sort of thing. Uh-oh. Ooh, top deck Potion of Madness, and we win? Oh. Yeah, we'll see how much this expansion shakes up the meta. I'm actually afraid that it doesn't. And if that's the case, then I will come back to Wild a lot faster. Just because... Okay. Oh, wow. Now Light Bomb is useless. Luckily, at least this one's very low attack, but it's still also... Thank you, Vito, for that list. Let's see if I can't get this copied properly. Okay. I'll take a look at that after. Maybe I'll see if I can't load it up right away. Oh, that's good. That's good. All of a sudden, Light Bomb works again. Alright, we're back in action here. I like this a lot. And top deck. Oh boy. Okay. I don't know what the best thing for us is going to be here. I guess we go and get rid of our largest attacker. There we go. And now we'll see how our opponent wants to make their trades. Ooh. Very friendly for us so far. Obviously, we want no more Cold Light Seers from our opponent because they're very, very strong and we can't deal with them with our Light Bomb. Oh, that's such a hard draw for us to deal with now. Murlocs are the best thing to happen to Hearthstone. You know what? I really like the whole tribal thing. And I know that's not really explaining it super well, but I hope you know what I mean in the sense that like having these tribes are really, really cool. And I think that it's, yeah, I agree. It's very, very, oh, we're going to die to True Silver now. Yeah, the Divine Favor probably cost us the game. No, but honestly though, I really like I like having these tribes in the game. It's really cool. It helps you build with your synergy. I think it's kind of cool. Like, and the issue is though, of course, like as more and more Murlocs get added to the game, the synergy just gets stronger and stronger. You know, we just lose to True Silver right now, but that's, you know, that's one of the worlds we have to live in. Oh, where we just lived also to that. We also died to that. This is strange. This deck has done a lot better. This deck has done a lot better against... This deck has done a lot better against aggressive decks. Wish they would do something like Cthulhu. You know what? I think I very much agree with that, Omar. Because the Cthulhu tribe, which I guess, I know, they're not, you know, it's a tribe in the sense that they're all buffing, so let's just refer to that as a tribe, right? I kind of really agree because that was also a tribe built around control, right? Whereas the Murloc is built around more aggression, super early game. If you don't have your early game board clears, you just lose, right? Which, you know, those aren't really the games of Hearthstone that I enjoy. And I know, I think I've mentioned this a bunch. Whispers of the Old Gods was a great expansion. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I really enjoyed Whispers of the Old Gods.
Greetings.
Ooh, Firefly. So again, we're going up against more aggro, which is fine. And we'll just do it this way. We'll save the coin for a turn if we can. in order to play out the Worm Rest on 2. In this matchup, we need to go for more tempo, so we're not... I should play a Cthulhu deck? I would totally play Cthulhu Druid, I think.
The light protects me.
Oh, wow. Well, this isn't scary. And now the question is...
Right away.
Do we want to coin out the power word shield, or do we want to save the coin for Blackwing? Yeah, Light Bomb could work. You know what? I will definitely do a Cthulhu. Maybe not today, but I'll totally try out a Cthulhu deck for the next stream at the very least. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's a lot of power on board from our opponent. Shadow Visions. Shadow Visions into Potion of Madness is amazing, because it'll help us clear, but we have so many cards that we can miss with. Actually, no, there's only 4 spells, right? Potion of Madness, Shield, Death, Entomb, Light Bomb. Never mind. We can miss pretty hard. But our other option is draw or a 1-3. There we go. And sometimes we need to play to win.
Right away.
Okay. I should replace Blackhand with Dragonfire. Ooh. You know what? If we are running into lots of aggro, I totally agree. Oh, this is never going to get rid of... Actually, we'll get rid of this with Bookworm. That'll be fine. Drac OP. Yeah, Blackhand with Dragonfire. Yeah, if we're playing against a lot of aggro, I totally agree. The issue is, Savage Roar. Oh. Okay, so Light Bomb is still used. Yeah, I totally see what you're saying right now, Simon. Like, if we had Dragonfire, we'd be like, you know, at least thinking we could stabilize right now, right? Whereas right now, we're kind of just stuck in, like, hoping that we somehow don't get hit with Power of the Wild or, you know, Savage Roar or something for lethal. I guess we'll just attack this one. You're gonna go play some Ladder and Cthulhu right now? Yeah, no. I totally agree that some Cthulhu could be fun. Okay, I'll try and see if I can't find like a cool, fun Cthulhu. I'm thinking Druid off the top of my head, just because it's different, and then Cthulhu Warrior is also the other one that was like the classic, right? So those will be the two that I'll be working towards. Okay, this is definitely a good. Light Bomb clears nothing.
Once upon a time.
Oh, these are not the best for us right now. Dragon Priest is going to be so strong. I totally agree, Vito, because they have that, what is that card? Hold on. All cards, and we want to find... I already said end turn, right? Yeah. Get out of here. Get out of here, aggro Druid. I like beating aggro Druid here. That's very, very fun. I enjoy that. We should do that more often, I think. I don't know about what anyone else thinks, but I want to do that more. What is the dragon called? Mana cost, types, mechanics, classes. Here we go. The Priest. The 4-mana 3/3. If you're holding a dragon, deal 3 damage to all other minions. Duskbreaker. That card is going to... Yeah, Duskbreaker is going to be just ridiculous.
Anduin versus Maiev.
None can escape my fury.
The light shall bring
Ooh, none can escape our opponent's fury. Oh, maybe they're trying to push into rank 10 here. I'll feel bad if we beat them. No, I won't. What do you think about making videos about the new cards they release? I've done those videos before. The issue is, like, if I do a video, like, I enjoy it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I enjoy... Oh. Hello, patches in our opponent's opening hand. I should have played the 2-3, but that's okay. Like, I've done them before. I've done card reviews before. Vito, I think you've already told me what what that means, so I don't think it works anymore, man. But maybe, who knows, Vito? Maybe that type of dragon would work. I don't know. I'm not the expert here.
Is someone injured?
So we're gonna let our opponent know that we have multiple Northshires in hand. I think that dragon is... I mean, having that dragon in this deck, I mean, today, there was a lot of aggressive... Like, dealing 3 AoE on turn 4 could be ridiculous, right? Like, that could just be super, super strong, which would be awesome. Let's keep this one alive. Oh my.
Right away. Is someone injured?
And then we'll double draw, and I think we should be in an okay position. Yeah, so the thing is, like, I have done card reviews before. Maybe I'll do, like, a complete, like, card review after all of them are out. Because I know, like, the issue is lots and lots of people like to do them as they're coming out, right? But if I were to do... If I were to do, like, do one now, like, I just get completely buried in, like, everyone else doing them, which, you know, doesn't really bother me because I mostly do this just for the fun of it. But at the same time, it's, you know... You want to see some people, like, those videos are generally a little bit more effort and everything involved in, like, setting up all the cards, and I spend the time thinking about them and trying to think about synergies to talk about, so... I don't know. Maybe I'll do one later on once all the cards... Once all the cards are released, I'll take a look at it. Oh my... And we are in trouble. We can draw up to 9.
Right away. Right away. What?
Let's discover. Omar, are you talking? Wait, which card reveal? The card reveal? You mean the card reveal that Blizzard didn't give me? Is that the card reveal you're talking about? Yeah, I'm really surprised. I don't know why, everyone. Like, I don't know why Blizzard isn't giving me, like, a big card reveal. Like, I'm not saying a legendary or anything, but, like, at least a common I could reveal or something. That'd be pretty fun, right? And I am joking, of course. I understand why I don't get to do card reveals.
Let's dance.
Ooh, let's dance. That's a really awful card to get out of Barnes. Am I going to stream the 11th of December? Is that the expansion date, Vito? I don't even know that. Have they officially announced that it's coming out on the 11th? And honestly, if it is coming out on the 11th, I'm not sure if I would be streaming. And the reason is... Oh boy, we're going to mill ourselves. That's the reason. Let Reading Dragons lie. There we go. We need to clear our opponent's board. Clear our opponent's board so there's no bone mares. Oh, the 11th is your birthday, Vito? Oh, I'll see what we can do then. If it's your birthday, we'll take a look. What day of the week is the 11th? It's a Monday. There's a good chance I could. 2 weeks. 2 weeks exactly. There's a really good chance I could be streaming that day. Let's go Rend. Look at that Rend black hand value. And we wanted to remove it for a Dragonfire potion. No, I'm joking. This is a very reasonable... Whoa, why is our opponent giving it back to us? Do they have no more legendaries? Well, this is mean. If we mill Ysera, I'll be upset. Otherwise, it's kind of whatever. So the issue is right now we have so many cards that continue to generate cards that it's really hard to decide what we're going to... Oh, hello. Leroy or Swashbuckler for actual value, or Leroy for the LOLs, as the kids are saying it. Yeah, Vito, happy birthday. I'm sure we'll all get to see you before then, but yeah. They released a Warlock 4 mana. Destroy all minions, discard your hand. I have not kept up to date with all of these cards, apparently. Cataclysm, destroy all minions, discard your hand. Wow. They are going for some really, really intense anti-aggro here. Also, how do we not lose? Let's do that one. Let's get another big old dragon in our hand. There we go. Value into value. Are you mocking me? Not really. That's really, really cool. Those are some... Hey, maybe they're doing like a 4 mana AoE thing, right? Like, Priest got one. Like, if everyone gets a 4 mana type of AoE... that kind of like works in their... Take Heart, young one. Oh, well, that's Take Heart in Tomb. That could be kind of cool. Cold Blood, that's probably wasted. Blizzard learned from the pirate mistake. Yeah, every class gets massive AoE from now on. And you know what? That is one way to deal with aggro. Like, if they're really worried about aggro that much. That is a solution. I don't want to say the solution, but it's fair to say that is a solution. What got returned to our opponent's hand? What is this? Do we know? Did they generate something randomly? What did they play? Piloted Shredder's not like a thing. Well played. Look, we really, you know what? Tempo style rogue, we were able to handle him. I like it. Okay. We can get going here. I can work with these wins. I can work with these wins. Blizzard learned the Murlocs and the 4 mana 7/7s. But you know what the funny thing is? 4 mana 7/7 is still in standard right now, right? But it's not played. Because it was like the supporting cast that let Shaman curve out like ridiculously, right? Because like you used to be able to hit that Shaman, which actually, hey, if this like happens where this Shaman curves out on us perfectly, where you have the 1 mana 1/3, 2 mana 3/4 into another 2 mana 3/4 because you've overloaded. Like that used to be like the ridiculous.
Greetings.
Oh, here we go. And we're not going to be able to necessarily beat it with our opening hand here, but we're at least on pace to do well against it. And like if our opponent is playing that deck, 1 mana 5/3, oh baby, that's a pretty strong card. I'm going to play the Wormrest Agent, even though I really want to get the Discover action going. If our opponent does play a 2... Oh, hello. Oh, okay, maybe our opponent's playing really Control Shaman. Okay, well this is good. We'll be able to fill our board with smaller minions. I like Bookworm. I really like Bookworm actually going against Shaman. Because Bookworm allows us to get rid of totems, much like this one is a totem that we want to get rid of. And we'll just continue to generate more value as our opponent does the exact... Oh! That's a pretty good... That is a pretty good choice. We're going to take Many Whelps. Left side. Handle it. This is amazing. Picks, not me. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, our Shaman friend here is being a little bit... Wait, what did you say, Vito? Cataclysm and Deathwing have the same effect, and Cataclysm is the name of the expansion Deathwing entered in World of Warcraft. Which is very, very cool. Interestingly, to tie that all in together, Onyxia is the daughter of Deathwing, so we kind of... everything comes together here. Not really, but we can force it to work. Oh, Blackwing Corruptor, you are 1 turn too late. I will wait.
You think this is funny?
Actually, will I just trade it off? You know what? I like trading things off. Whenever we're able to remove our opponent's board, I think we should do exactly that and remove our opponent's board. And Onyxia was one of the original, it wasn't an original, I take that back. It wasn't an original raid, but it was one of the early WoW super, super cool raids. And then obviously rose to prominence with one of everyone's early favorites. Wait, does she have a special interaction? Onyxia does have a special interaction if Deathling's on board? I've honestly never seen that. And I would love that. I mean, we're not going to be able to do it this game, but I would still, you know, I'd love to see that. Do we need this tempo now? Or do we just want to go, like, with minions? Let's do this. We'll just buff up some tail wipes. Yeah, watch the tail. Watch the tail. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Classic WoW moments. Okay, that's a good bookworm. Now we feel bad, actually, that we left all of this up because our board is going to get decimated. But that's okay. We'll survive. Ooh, Lightning Bolt. Hey, Lightning Bolt. Isn't that a Magic the Gathering card? Oh, okay. So now we have to decide what's more important. And my vote is no more drawing for our opponent. And we'll play the Northshire. We will actually play this Northshire to get one extra attack. Because we are kind of afraid. There we go. Oh, that's bad place. Oh, never mind. That placement is fine. Wow. We're in so much trouble right now. Wow, this is awful for us, huh? Attack here. Attack here. Get rid of that thing. I guess drawing last is kind of my specialty. She already got tail wipes in Blackrock Mountain. Oh, in the Blackrock Mountain Adventure, you're right. Nefarian has a special interaction too if you play him in the adventure. He says, Daddy. Omar, I did not know that. This is not lethal. This is just for board clears, right? That's very unfortunate for our opponent, but I'm very happy, personally. Do I know the Smork song? I do not know that, Vito. I do not know what you're talking about there. If that was taunt again, we actually would have been in big trouble. But we can probably stabilize now. Let's find some AoE now from our opponent since they are a shaman. Oh, Devolve is actually pretty good too, right? Maelstrom Portal gets rid of 2 things, whereas Devolve is hilarious. And we get cute little tiny friends. And the penguin, which is awesome. Overall, that's pretty good. Obviously, you know, another Bloodlust is very bad for us, but, you know, our opponent just clearing their board is also pretty good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here comes an Evolve, if I've ever seen one. Evolve into Doomsayer, and then we... What? Did our opponent forget to play their Evolve? I'm confused as to what just happened. Like, we have to light bomb this, right? And yes, we can potentially lose both of these minions very, very easily. But I'm not nearly as worried about that as I am about our opponent getting another Bloodlust off to beat us. Oh, Bran. That's an awesome legendary, an awesome wild card. Did they top deck the coin Evolve? No, again. What's happening? I guess we still need to look for, like, Lightning Storm here or something? Serenite Chain Gang can help us. Evolve is hilarious. Aya is great, but not what we want. Need to get rid of this one. Need to get rid of this one. Is that just a Bloodlust? This key... hold on. Bloodlust? Both Flame Tongues are gone. They're 3 plus 2. So this is 5, 10, 15, 20. So this becomes 5, 10, 15, 18 if we just go Blackwing Corruptor. Actually, this will also stop a Bloodlust. Vito, I've already said no. No, I already talked about that. I do not know the Smork song. Devolve on us. These are still big minions though, right? Not that big anymore. Oh no. Oh no. Is that like one of those, I'm assuming like one of the bigger streamers? Or some big streamer made that song, Vito? I think we can also get a little bit of value out of this. Light Bomb clears everything. And that should be our win condition for this. That should be our win condition for this game, I would think. Oh, our opponent just missed that by 1 turn, eh? That's a bad 3-drop. That's a pretty good 4-drop for our opponent. There's no denying that. That being said... 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, honestly, that being said... You dare challenge the daughter of Deathwing? Deathspeaker Thrall? Honestly, if we get hit with a Hex right now, I'll be so upset. That's okay. This was worth it. In my opinion, this was worth it. Listen to the song live. Vito, I don't really think I want to do that. I don't know. I just don't feel like I want to be doing like live song things. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really feel like that's sort of my thing. Sorry. Entomb or a Destroy. Both are good options. Honestly, so is Blackwing Corruptor. I like the Entomb option, though. It keeps the ramp a little low. Pay for your insolence. Ooh, love it. Oh, hey, Deadshot, how's it going? It has been a few weeks, yeah. I'm doing well. I got a little swarmed with my thesis work. That's why I was away. But I'm definitely glad to be back today. Not sure the next time I'll be back. Hopefully at least once more this week. Ooh, I will take cold comfort in my victory, actually. I'm kind of warm now. It's been cold for a couple weeks now, but take warm comfort in my victory if you don't mind, Thrall. That was really good. And we're win streaking now with this deck. That's what I've been doing with this deck in casual. Glad to see we can actually get some stars with it too. So yeah, Deadshot. I was getting absolutely destroyed with my thesis, so I just really needed to focus last week. And that's why the no streaming or anything like that, and even the videos, I ran out of videos after a while too. I wasn't even able to keep up with uploading daily, like, new videos, which was a little upsetting because I thought I'd have enough back catalog. But I don't even have, yeah, apparently I don't even, as much as I play, apparently not enough to play at, to keep uploading every day. At the high quality that I try and maintain. I could almost keep this opening hand, as bad as it would be. I'm joking. We can't keep this opening hand. Cataclysm card synergy with the Warlock quest? Oh yeah, absolutely. That card looks like it could be crazy with the Warlock quest. You would, yeah, you'd be able to discard your hand. Which, like, if you're actually playing it on curve, could be okay, right?
Greetings.
And hey, no quest warrior, which means maybe scary aggro. This is honestly, still a pretty scary opening. Still a pretty scary opening. We need early game. Hey, the Trammel, how's it going? Hope you're doing all right. Uh-oh, Ship's Cannon is gonna beat us now. How do we survive? I guess overstated minions will allow us to survive, maybe. Although Fiery War Axe does trade in here. Turn 4 we have a play, then turn 5 we can finally remove it. Thanks, Tremble. I'm doing well. I'm also doing well. Glad to be streaming a little Hearthstone here. Ooh, Heroic Strike. That's scary. Have I ever listened to Italian music? A lot of the dance music that I listened to growing up was produced and written by Italian people. So I guess that would count. At a lot of the weddings I go to of my Italian friends, we listen to the... Yeah, no, I don't listen myself, Vito, but yeah. A lot of the weddings I've gone to of my friends, they'll have traditional Italian music on, so yeah. My opinions on the new Cobalt King. 6/6, swap with your opponent's deck. Hold on. Let's get all classes, the legendaries. Let's take a look. I know which one you're talking about, but ooh, that was a miss as well, which I like. I like that. Okay. Okay, you can just really stop doing that right now. Oh, this is good. Well, this is actually pretty good for us. We're going to stabilize now. Obviously, Pirate Warrior has a lot more gas in... you should give Vito a PS4 as a birthday gift? Ooh. I think that's a pretty nice birthday gift. I'm not sure if we know each other well enough to... for me to do that. I think the best I can do is try and stream that day. But I don't think there's any guarantees I'll be able to do that, unfortunately. But I'll try my best. I'll try my best to be able to stream. Let's get some taunt going in order to stop the ridiculousness that is this weapon-based class. So we want to talk about King Togwaggle. The 8 mana neutral legendary 5/5. Swap decks with your opponent, and then you give them a ransom spell. And the ransom spell... the ransom spell allows you to swap back with your opponent, which is very, very powerful. I think we're gonna bookworm here. And then continue to go face a little. I think the card is very, very cool. I think the card is very, very cool. I think the card is meant to be fun. I don't know that the card is like meant to be super competitive, but 8 mana 5/5 obviously not good. I'm not sure how you can sabotage your opponent because you also give them this ransom spell to swap back, right? So if it was a cheaper card, you could like swap the decks and then draw a whole bunch. But right now, I don't know. It seems like it's a fun card and not much else, to be honest. Which there's nothing wrong with that. I obviously love fun cards. I love fun, silly decks, but... I mean, if I open it, I'm definitely going to try and do some ridiculous things. Like maybe like with Priest, you can set up a turn with circles to be able to, you know, swap decks and draw a bunch before they can swap back. So that could be fun. Yeah, it's a meme card for sure. I'm just trying to think about how can we actually like put it to good use. And I'm thinking Priest, just because you can circle for 0 mana on the same turn that you're playing something that's 8 mana. Like Druid has the ability to draw a lot, but there's no guarantee you'll be able to do it fast enough. So there's a bit of an issue there. Inspiring you to play Dragon Priest in Wild? Good. I hope you enjoy it. I honestly, this is a super fun deck. That was well played. Able to beat the Pirate Warriors in Wild. That's a great thing. There we go. Ranking up today. I like that a lot. Am I engaged? No, and also no kids. Although, who knows? Maybe one day soon. Never know. I still haven't even used the camera. I don't know what I look like, but maybe soon. Who knows?
Anduin versus Eltharion.
Druid time. All right.
The light shall bring victory.
Meme card. The meme should be spelled with a capital M, is what you're saying there. But I mean, honestly, like I feel like the Warlock legendaries almost should be a meme card as well, just because of like the fact that you have to spend like 40 mana, right? Yeah, I mean it's one of those ridiculous things that I'd love to try. Like if I open them, you know, I'd love to try. If I open them, I'd love to try them, but I'm not going to go and craft them. I can't imagine. Where are you from? Hopefully not from Canada. Vito, I think you know very well that I am, in fact, from Canada. I think this has been well... Oh my, we're getting the Cthulhu deck we were just talking about. This is a little awesome. Also a little terrifying because we know this deck has great potential. Oh, this is super cool.
Do you hear its call?
Oh my, that card is going to destroy us.
Listen closely.
I feel like we are going to lose very badly right now.
This way.
Let's do this and then heal. Hey Remco, how's it going? Hope you're doing alright today. You dislike Canadians too? Oh no. Oh boy. Oh, that's not fair. Oh! Our opponent kind of misplayed, maybe. Maybe they just did that on purpose. Either way, I'm okay with it. Because we don't have to deal with a 4-10 right now. Yeah, Light Bomb is good, but I think we're going to want to entomb this Cthulhu if we can, so our opponent can't do Void Color shenanigans, which are always terrifying. Charge it? Ooh, taunt it. Interesting. We'll hold off on that attacking right now. Whoa. This is what our opponent is doing right now. We're going to take the Chosen. How do we deal 1 extra damage here? That's an issue. We already Potion of Madness. Like a goof. Oh, this is the card. That's the card. That's the card that makes Tempo Druid a thing. Or Tempo Druid. Cthulhu Druid. 4. We don't have mana. 3. Then we're able to spend 3 mana. Which means attack, heal, and play a 1-drop. Maybe we shouldn't have. We'll see. We'll see what our opponent does. Oh, we'll see what happens here. Oh, this has gotten so intense here. Our opponent has a really, really strong start for a Cthulhu deck, though. The Canada hospitals are free? Omar, you are correct. That is how things work here. Deadshot, you want to move to Canada? I think we're accepting more people right now, so come on in. We would be happy to have you. Let's do this into a heal. No, this is Battlecry Priest? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we could kind of fit a Bran in here, but yeah, this is more just pure, like, classic Blackrock Mountain. Blackrock Mountain Priest as much as anything. Oh boy. We wanted to get ours out first. Wow, a Chowind Yeti for 4? There have to be better 4... I mean, Chowind Yeti's the quintessential 4-drop, right? Oh, Remco, that's so brutal. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is pretty bad right now as well. Okay, we'll just play it out like this and see what happens. No, I couldn't see myself moving anywhere else though. We also need to find our entomb for this actual game, but Living Roots. Ooh, finally a spell. Is that the first spell our opponents played? It might be. And the second spell they've played. Excellent. Excellent. How are they going to trade it off? Oh. Trading off that Divine Shield, I see. Which 4-2 do we want to remove? What's so bad about Canada? Oh yeah, we were talking about that. I'm supposed to actually start saying it that way, right? To make it more, oh. Do we want the big minion or do we want that swipe? I'll take the swipe because swipe is super cool. Get rid of you, Cthulhu. I am supposed to start saying a boot, but I don't know that I use the word about that much. But I will have to say it a boot from now on. Good. Thank you for that reminder. We have talked about this. Uh-oh. That's scary. Savage Roar in a Cthulhu deck. What's going on? I'm not sure what's going on right now. I look nice from a distance. Brutal. How do we want to do this? We want to draw first because we love Azure Drake. Rend Blackhand is excellent. We want to draw more. And I think we go face in case we get hit with big ol' Cthulhu. You want to live in my house, but I have to cook lunch every day? Oh, and Ultimate Infestation. This deck is brutal. Why aren't we playing this deck? This deck looks ridiculous. I don't know why we would do it in Wild. Like, what are we going to get in Wild that's so much better? We need to think about that before we do it. If my brother have the max point or vote. You'll come visit Canada? Nice. All about the booty. Well, that's not. You know what? I think that might have to be my new catch. Maybe that'll be my new catchphrase. We need to find some more minions. We could light bomb now, and then we have Rend in order to deal with Cthulhu. Even though I think we just lose against. How big is the Cthulhu now? Has anyone been keeping track? 15, so we're not technically dead to Cthulhu. Let's do this overly aggressive play here. I'll take a Bookworm just in case. We'll play a non-dragon. This is almost as OP as Murloc Warrior. Now, I don't know if there's anything that's as OP as Murloc Warrior, to be fair. To be fair about that, I'm pretty sure we have well established the meta-defining nature of Murloc Warrior. We'll get rid of this one, I guess. And then we'll play a taunt since we're very close to lethal. Cthulhu is almost as big as your ego. That's the meanest thing anyone has ever said to me. Okay, I think I want to play Chillwind Yeti in whatever deck it is that we end up playing here. 4, and we need to hold on to a dragon. We need to do this. Hold on, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. And Slam is a warrior card. That is true. There's no denying that, as much as you may want to deny it. So it's good that we have a whole bunch of minions. We're slowly getting away some chip damage. But we're going to just get Cthulhu here and it's going to be over. Yeah, our opponent will actually just slam down their Cthulhu in a second and then it'll be game over. Oh, Vito, I actually do know. Yeah, he did Fated, right? I like Fated. Do we lose now? How does this work? And we need to hold on to one dragon. We'll get rid of the bigger minion. We'll heal, even though I think our opponent has lethal now. Yeah, I mean, our opponent is just waiting to slam their Cthulhu, so I guess they could mill themselves. That's cool as well. I mean, they don't really care, right? They're up to 28 health. They'll be able to slam Cthulhu for lethal next turn. How can we win? What could we possibly draw that would let us win right now? Light Bomb at least clears the board. Oh, perfect. Right on time. I think it's gonna be lethal no matter what. Open the camera and show your face? Not happening. We've established. Our opponents had their Cthulhu in their hand that long? That's silly. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How do we know my face is that large? I think it's proportional to the rest of my body, my shoulders. Oh. Want to see the face? We will do a cam reveal. We will have a face reveal stream. I probably will start putting up the camera sooner than later, to be honest. But yeah, not now. And then I'm gonna have to start like dressing, you know, like I'm just wearing like a t-shirt and stuff. I'm gonna have to like dress up all fancy. You've always been mean. Remco, I think we can just go up in the chat like I think we can go up in chat like 4 messages and see all the super mean things that have already come out. We'll play Northshire Cleric. No, I don't know why I haven't done camera yet. It's probably just like so I'm so used to not having it. And I'm gonna have to be like, I'm gonna be so perfectly still, and I'm just so used to like... Oh, there we go. That's a dragon. That's what we want.
Right away.
Shocked. I'm gonna have to sit here like so properly. I can't sneak away when I'm just like pretending to like be not talking between games. It's gonna be a whole thing. But yes, you'll find out where this deep voice comes from. If this is handlock... Oh, why did I play that? I regret that decision immediately, because we need to make sure Drac OP is... Oh boy. Oh boy, Omar. That's, we'll see. Uh-oh. Dragon? Oh, Void Caller. Oh, that's kind of scary. Leave me alone. My work is paramount. Maybe you should stick yourself. The chair and maple syrup? Ooh. I think that's a different type of stream. I'm not sure if YouTube allows that. I don't think even Twitch allows that. Oh. Wrecked. Jiraxis. Oh, so much worse than Jiraxis. For a Shadow or Death. Perfect. And now our opponent hits their Reno on turn 6 and we don't get our lethal afterwards. I know, Omar. I know you were. Let's not talk about what happened to him. Uh-oh, Remco. Now I'm a little worried. Now I'm a little worried. We don't have any dragons. Oh, we can find a dragon this way. The old-fashioned way. Drawing. Secret agent coming through. Okay, so we knew it was going to be Reno. We'll take Abyssal Enforcer. Maybe we can push for lethal. What is this? 8, 9, 10, 11. So if our opponent taps and doesn't heal, we have lethal. Never mind. They cleared the board. Oh, that's good. Mal'Ganis, that's good. Oh, remember when we said we wanted to remove Rend? I don't think so. Let's get some of that lethal damage in here. I think double light. You think I'm good with the double light bomb? If the game goes long, these cards are going to matter. I just think that a lot of these Reno Demon Handlock control decks are really, really strong against what we're doing. Hey Cole, how's it going? Hope you're doing all right. Just enjoying a little bit of Dragon Priest going on here in the old Wild Ladder. Oh, maybe our opponent doesn't have their Reno? Blast Crystal. I guess we can just Abyssal Enforcer here. I'm very okay with this. Still sets up a little lethal for next turn. We obviously have the option of tossing in the Northshire Cleric. Oh. Does Canada have ice now? Some parts of Canada. We don't, it's been snowing here a little bit lately where I am. But the snow isn't, the snow is not like sticking. You know what I mean? Like it'll snow overnight but it's not like accumulating. So it'll snow and stuff and, you know, while it's actually snowing it'll accumulate, but then the sun will come out and it'll still melt. So it's not actually, yeah, there's no, there's no accumulation yet. In another couple weeks, so it seems like it is getting colder though. The nights are getting below 0. So, we got a little bit of damage to push for lethal. Is that lethal? 4, 5, not lethal. I guess we have to control then. Oh, that's the card that we want. Quote unquote streamer.
Right away.
Twisting Nether is bad for us. But we can still kind of push through here because now we're able to... Oh, thank you, 12. Ordinose Dormu. We'll do... Which one do we want? Do we want all of them? Sure. Hold on, what happened here? I missed a whole lot of messages trying to take my favorite card out in all of Hearthstone here. Good old Nas. Do I eat? Oh my goodness. Whoa, chat has taken a really, really dark turn. I do appreciate the quote unquote streamer though. I don't know why I find that so funny. I really should, like, I feel like I should be offended by it, right? But for whatever reason, I'm not. Okay, so this is how we're gonna do this, just so we're all clear. Oh, what the heck? 4 plus 1 is not equal to 6? This is... Oh, this game took a very, very horrible turn. Oh, thank you. Oh, look at that dirty rat. What a surprise. Our opponent wanted to do all sorts of fun stuff, and now they can't. Oh, no, we're not going to be able to... Okay, here we go. Punch, Ysera, and go. Canada math, yeah. Oh boy, yeah. Let's not talk about the education system. Sometimes it's sometimes the touchy subject. Ooh, the Nozdormu is still gonna survive though. In Egypt, it's open. It's 23 degrees. Wow, that's very, very nice. What the heck is going on? I think we have to unfortunately get rid of our favorite card. This is very okay. We'll heal this up. Our opponent already played a Siphon Soul, right? So, I'm kind of okay with Ysera giving us tons of value. Yeah, no, I know Deadshot. No, I know, but Canada math ball. That's still funny to me though. We'll see how long this is. Oh boy, there's a dragon. Hey, there's an Emperor Thorsan. Nobody likes you. I'm joking. We like you. Just not right now. How do we want to do this actually? 4 puts us down to 6. Okay, I'll do proper math. 6. We heal up to 8. We take another 4. Our opponent has played Hellfire, Blast Crystal, Siphon Soul. We could still survive with Ysera one more turn. Remco, you got a story? Oh boy. Vito, I think we've been over. You already tried to trick me once with that, Vito. I don't think it's I don't think you're going to get me again. Dream. Do we want to dream this? Then the question is, what else are we gonna play if we dream? Because we're gonna have to light bomb this, unfortunately. Okay, so our opponent's got a whole bunch of discounted cards, but I think we'll be okay. How did chat turn to cannibal? Oh boy, that went really dark with all this cannibal talk. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's also unfortunate for us now, isn't it? At the very least, we can dream this, so that's good. It's discounted. It's fun when Chad goes dark. Yeah. Well, yeah. Chad has definitely done that right now, so there's no doubt about that. If we could honestly just find Shadow or Death, actually, that would be pretty excellent, in my opinion. Let's see what we can find here. Another Azure Drake. And we'll just tell our friend to get on out of here. Oh. Chat is almost as dark as my burned soul. Oh. That's, that is pretty dark. Not gonna lie, but... Let's just say I hope we all stay a little, hope the rest of you stay a little more clear than that. And the Mountain Giant one more time. And that's fine, because 4 plus 5 is equal to 9, which is actually going to give us some nice removal here. And the question is, do we want to draw more or draw less? Or just draw exactly the same? I think we can afford to just say go here. What else is our opponent going to have? They've already done their... The issue is their hero power is ridiculous right now. And again, we don't have this late game win condition. Okay, so we know they're playing to be able to beat... Oh, we needed you a few turns ago, friend. Let reading dragons lie. We'll do this trade and that heal. Vito, yes I do. Uh-oh, Bran into what? Have we seen Kazakus yet? Oh, Dark Peddler's fine. I think we could be best friends. We could be best friends for life until I end yours. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's, Oh, no more battle cries to chain here with our Bran friend? How are we going to do this? Oh, there we go. Massive value. One more Ysera, please. 12-12 or value from our opponent's deck. I'm going to take opponent value. I think we can do it this way. Don't worry. I don't bite. I slice. Oh boy. Omar, I don't know how to interpret that one. That one's I don't know how I feel about that at all.
My hunger grows.
This game has been awesome, though. There's no doubt about it. Uh-oh. Are they going to Leroy us? Leroy with, Entomb. Could steal that. Oh, let's get rid of this. Let's see what else is in this deck of ours. We don't want Mortal Coil. We could take a Dreadlord. Can we do 6? No, we can't really do that.
Death to the pretender.
We can do 7, or we can do 8.
Death to the pretenders.
This chat, Deadshot, I totally agree. This chat, dot, dot, dot. Uh-oh, no way. Oh. I forgot about Faceless Manipulator. I was only counting the 10, and I'm like, oh, we're fine at 18. Oh, and we lost. We fell out of that rank, that amazing rank 9. Not eat as sexual, this chat. My crazy 6-pack? How would that be something? What time is it? I am on the east coast of Canada, so for me it is 4 p.m. Yeah, Deadshot, yeah, unique is, yeah. It's weird how sometimes things are a little bit more constructive. like Vito's question about the time. Yeah, I'm on the east coast of Canada, so 4 p.m. for me. Okay, Paladin time. And if this is Ultra Murloc aggro, we don't want these things. We need much better cards. That's chat when you watch a lot of scary movies. And we have no dragons in hand. We have a lot of cards that need to be activated by dragons, but no actual dragons. So that's actually kind of bad. And really, wow. This is actually very, very strange. We have so many dragons in our deck. I think we have like 13 total. There we go. There we go. There's our dragon activator. You're always asking the wise questions, Remco. I'll give you that. You've definitely have had some wise ones. Oh, look at that trading value we're getting. Now we just have to hope Acolyte of Pain doesn't get buffed. Do we take the 1 hit? Yeah, we will. There we go. Opponent gets to draw a bunch of cards. Maybe it's the OTK Murloc. That could be scary. OTK Murloc could be scary. I will actually coin this out. Because I don't know what it is that we're playing against, and I'm kind of worried. Do people create thoughts, or do thoughts define people? Ooh. Now we're getting somewhere deep. Now this is more my style of this is more my style of topic. Yeah, I don't know. I would say that, like, if we are anything, we are our thoughts, right? Yeah, I'm with Omar. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if we are anything, we are our thoughts. So, yeah, that's my answer. Oh, I should have been going for the triple gold here this whole time. I don't know what's wrong with me. How do we do this? We can play Twilight Drake. I don't want to get hit with the bad equality, though. I also don't want to do horrible trades. My voice is deeper than an ocean? Oh, wow. Thank you. And getting hit with inequality on the Twilight Drake is actually very, very sad because, you know, again, if Twilight Drake is anything, it's just a lot of health. So, that's too bad. Top deck Potion of Madness, please. Your voice is deeper than the ocean. Tell that to Morgan Freeman. Well, yeah, Morgan Freeman is the ultimate in, like, deep voice anything, right? And everyone didn't play their secret. They opted to play the Hydrologist and no secret. Interesting. I wonder if that lets us know anything or not. Will we make this trade? And we need to hold on to our Twilight Whelp because we have no other dragon activators here. Omar. I don't know what that means, but I'll take it as a compliment, so... I'm not going to read that out in case I want to use this game in a video, but... Oh yeah, Christian Bale Batman had a super deep voice, didn't he? He was awesome. I would love to entomb that card, I think. Actually, I take that back. I want to go Light Bomb right now, and then we'll entomb Tyrion next turn. I take that back. I'd much rather have Tyrion than I would have Light Lord. And yeah, Morgan Freeman has one of the, like, the coolest deep voices of all time, so, yeah, nowhere near that. If I exist, does that mean others exist in their own reality, where I don't exist? You know what, Remco? I totally think you might be onto something. But, ooh, what? Where did this come from? From Ivory Knight. That's terrifying. You know what, Remco? I remember my friends and I had this conversation at one point where, like, we were talking how basically everyone that we... where everyone that we interact with is basically just like NPCs in a video game, right? Where, oh, here, hello. You know what? This obviously isn't our best interaction that we can do with Potion of Madness, but it's the one that we're doing. Hey, and we get a Light Bomb too. And how basically like everyone else in our lives is just NPCs. Like you're just like, you know, you go by in a video game, you're walking through a town, you don't pay attention to everyone. You're only really looking at like, oh, what the heck is this card doing here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's fine then. You know, you go through a town in a video game, you're not worried about everyone else, they're just NPCs, you ignore them. And much like, let's try and mess this up. Oh, should I have drawn first? Yeah. Yes, I should have. I guess I wanted, actually that's not a misplay, I wanted to heal face. And then, like, you know, the only people you talk to, even, like, you know, you go to a store and you buy stuff, like, it's still kind of like an NPC interaction where... Remco, I can't even get through the story, ha ha ha. He thinks he has friends. It's so mean. Uh-oh. Okay, that was a good one to get dirty ratted, to be honest. Oh my, this is now a little bit much to get dirty ratted. Equality Consecrate now would be horrible. Oh, Spike Ridge. Ooh. Define low, not high. Ambiguous, yes. You are correct, that is an ambiguous answer. Let's do this, and then heal up the old 8. Okay, so we're gonna have to somehow get some value out of our Entomb. Our Light Bomb's gonna get us back into this game. There we go. We saved that Entomb perfectly. Oh, our opponent's making the trades for us? Thank you, friend. Double Entomb? Don't mind if I do. We could have played the 2-6, but I feel like I want that 3-6 instead. There we go. That's a good turn. Oh, our opponent's going face with a True Silver Champion? On turn, like, 15? That's a interesting play. I don't want to say strange, but we can call it interesting. What's the card count? Okay, we can still draw a little. Ysera, Tyrion. Hey, that's a good dragon. Chat seems to have gone back to normal. Let's shake things up. Yeah, or we could just talk about pizza stuffed crust. That's unfortunate. Pizza crust stuffed with cheese. I like it. I think top deck nether spite. Oh, that's too bad. No, I like that idea. Ooh, Spike Ridge Steed I really like. Stonehill Defender I also really like. There we go. Oh, our opponent's gotta be like OTK Death Knight Paladin, right? For them to play 2 Burgleys. So all we have to do is give our opponent 0 coins. As long as we dodge giving our opponent 2 coins, I think we should be okay. And we might actually be okay here. Because we're gonna have we're gonna have Stonehill Defender into, I'm guessing, a 4/8 Death Rattle. Omar, to answer your question, I think I really like... See, the thing is, like, I'm not a huge fan of, like, really cheesy pizza. Like, I want some cheese on my pizza, obviously, right? But it's not a ton of... Not a ton of cheese. So, I would say... Having a really stuffed crust on the pizza is a good thing, overall. Is this lethal here by any chance? 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. If Light Bomb would get rid of the Burgly Bully, I'd give our opponent 1 coin, but we can't afford to do that right now. Oh, a Dream is not good on any of our cards that our opponent has in play right now. Oh, maybe Stonehill Defender last turn would have been better, so we would have had a stronger taunt to be able to toss out. But I guess Ysera should eat enough of our opponent's attention, even though they have lots of ways to deal with it. Much like Acolyte of Pain. Ooh, just a 4 attack is so tough. The 2 doesn't make the math that much different. I mean, it saves their Burgly Bully, but it's still a lot of the minions have to trade in. Oh! Light Bomb works. We give our opponent 1 coin. What's the math on... What is the math on 1 single coin, then? In order for the OTK? You have Beardo is 4 mana. Then you go 2. Then you need to play a coin. So you're down to 4, you go to 5. You go 6, 2, you go 4. Then you go +1. You're up to 5. Then you hero power again, you're down to 3. Then you play a secret. You're down to 2, and then you play another 2. So you can get 1, 2, 3. If we give our opponent 1 single... and if that's the case, let's play Stonehill Defender first. Obsidian Statue can help us as well. Oh... We could be in really big trouble here.
Is someone injured?
Okay. Okay, so our opponent's going to be able to... Now we can never let a single 2/2 stick from our opponent's Death Knight. The Light's Justice has failed. So Obsidian Statue comes down. This healing does nothing. I think I'm gonna... Would I dream this or no? What are the chances? There could be a second Spike Ridge Steed. Second Spike Ridge Steed is +2. 3. 3 is 8. We have to get rid of it.
Right away.
gates are open.
Oh, that's a scary one, but luckily we do have Shadow or Death for it. We can afford one draw. Azure Drake into finding out what's left in our opponent's deck. Oh, do we want a Stonehill or do we want a Spike Ridge Steed? Our opponent's still going to have one Equality. They still have one more Hydrologist, which is scary. I don't know which one's going to be better. We'll take this. I mean, having a second Obsidian Statue would probably be better. But I feel like we're not committing anything else to board. And there here comes the Equality. So now we now we lose. Oh, now we just lose. Unless we find a Bookworm. So my money is on the fact that we lose if we don't entomb this. But then shoot. Because then if we do go ahead with the Drac OP, I think we have to entomb. I'm not sure. We've done the math, right? 4 brings us to 6. Another 2 brings you down to 4. Coin to 5. Then you go 2. You play the secret in hand. I think we lose if we don't do this. And then the only way we're going to win here is if our opponent lets our 1/3 stay up. And there's another secret, but I don't think that one's going to matter. Yeah, if we had not given that 1 coin, we'd be fine here. But now we can't afford to even leave a single one. We can't afford to leave a single minion, or we can't afford to leave a single one of the 4 horsemen up. When our opponent's playing this OTK here. Oh, and if this is actually... If that's get down, then we lose as well. Oh, okay, I think we lost anyways. I guess Tyrion's our best option. We could find a Consecrate, actually. We could find a Consecrate. That is not a Consecrate. None of these are excellent. Oh, we'll take the Stubborn Gastropod, though.
I'm almost out of...
Yes. I think this deck is exactly anti-aggro. And we lost. Because we gave him that 1 coin.
The time has come. I return. Beg for mercy. And I will deny you.
Wow.
No peace.
We tried to play around it as long as we could, though. If we could have found if we found a Consecration at any time there, we would have been able to clear. That was cool, though. I mean, we knew what we were looking for. It's just unfortunate that we actually ran out of our ability to actually deal with it. The double Burgly Bully, we weren't able to build up a big enough board to deal with. That's too bad. That is too bad. Okay, let's keep going, though. That one was fun. And I still was kind of reading along with chat there, but after a while, I can only I can only go too far or go so far with some of the stuff. All right, Vito. Have a good night. Oh yeah, it is fully nighttime for you. Oh, is this the same opponent? Oh, please rematch time. Vito, have a good night. I don't know when I'll see you next time, but hopefully still before your birthday. If not, happy birthday. And yeah, have a good night. And a great rest of your week if I don't see you again. Oh, I totally believe in the heart of the cards. You gotta believe in the heart of the cards exactly like Yu-Gi-Oh! Come on.
Reporting for duty.
Nether Spite. It is for our opening play. Ooh, these are all nice cards. I'll take something earlier though, because I don't feel like if our opponent's leading off with Lost in the Jungle, we could just lose really early. No Jade Druids, no Quest Mage. Yeah, that's honestly, it's very nice. That's a really, really good time for us. Taking a little bit of face damage here, but I think we'll be okay overall. Dead shots at some mean things. Oh boy. Oh boy, Remco. Please don't be poisonous. Oh, that's also really bad, actually. Oh! Giving us the trades, though, is good? Why did the skeleton fail his SATs? His heart wasn't in it? I like that. I like that joke. Bookworm doesn't help us. What are we gonna find here? I don't know. None of those things. I guess the taunt could actually help us. South Sea does not help us. Oh boy. More adapting of the Silverhand recruits. Potion of Madness would have been fun here as well. Hey Remco, there's nothing wrong with a little frozen there. One with the wind and sky. Can we really top deck Potion of Madness now? That would be the best thing for us, please. Do we want to find Shadow Word Death more? Okay, this is not working out the way we had hoped.
The light
we didn't need the double draw. This is a good draw though. Actually we should have taken the double draw. That was silly. Oh well.
Put this apple on your head. Put this apple on your head.
You never watched Frozen? Oh, that's a great one. Don't act so cold. Oh, these knife jugglers could really just do for a little bit of yeah, we have to get rid of these. Potion of Madness would have been the best, but oh well. You thought that was Linkin Park? Wait, was it actually? No, that had to be Frozen. I don't know how I sometimes second guess myself so much. Okay, so there's a lot going on this board right now. Most of which could be dealt with. Well, last turn, Potion of Madness would have helped. This turn a little bit less. Azure Drake. We're still taking way too much damage now that Vine Cleaver's out. So I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure how we're going to deal with this. Okay, Lothab. We're a minion-based deck, so Lothab is scary, but not the worst thing in the world. What is it? A 6-mana Potion of Madness? Would that actually be worth it or no? Hey, Light Bomb would have saved us, and now we can't use Light Bomb. I don't even know what we can get here that would save us. Oh, Mustard would have been interesting.
Barbaric.
Do I know Warhammer 40,000? I am very aware of Warhammer, and we're super done here.
You have bested.
Yeah, I totally know I mean, I'm familiar with it. I'm not actually, like, I haven't, like, played. I haven't read any of the novels, stuff like that, but I'm aware of the tabletop game that it is. And then I know they've made a whole bunch of different games. Like, I know there was actually one just released kind of recently. Like another, it's like an RTS style game. I mean, yeah, RTS isn't really my thing. But, I mean, it does look cool. And I know that the lore and everything behind the game, all the backstory with the game is, like, really, really cool. So that is interesting. But no, I mean, I've never actually, like, gotten into it. But I'm very aware of what it is, though. In the whole, like, tabletop, you know, where it came from in the tabletop gaming world.
Begin.
The light shall bring victory.
Ooh, excuse me. Although I think I'm honestly maybe Orc Commander used to be 12 years old since Orc died in their first year of war with humans and other races. Yeah, I think
Greetings.
I think I actually one of the few distractions I did to give myself in the last week was reading about Magic the Gathering Arena coming out. They're going into closed beta like right now, and then open beta in the new year. And I think I might be streaming that a little bit, maybe doing some videos of that. I don't know when the NDA will actually get released, but maybe we'll do a little bit of Magic the Gathering Arena. And then we all know that the WoW Classic servers are years out, so that's something that I'll do, but again, that is many, many years away, so that's not something that's happening anytime soon. Oh, Potion of Madness, please. Never Potion of Madness. We'll get rid of that one, and then we'll heal. And we will, and we'll just wait here. Eaglehorn Bow would be really, really bad and punishing for us right now. So maybe we should have used that last mana to buff up our 1-drop. But I just didn't feel like committing so much into a deadly shot. Like, if it's deadly shot, it's okay for me. If it ends up being... Yeah, kill commands also. Oh... Yeah, using a kill command now, we definitely really wish we had the power word shield. Another fun note, World of Warcraft universe has been taken from Warhammer 40k. For example, old gods are the chaos gods. Oh, that's cool. The one thing I do know about that is that originally, the original the original Warcraft was supposedly the original like Warcraft 1 orcs versus humans. Oh, we'll take Piloted Shredder because that's excellent. Orcs vs. Humans was supposed to get licensed out to be a Warhammer. Not the Warhammer 40,000, but the original, like the medieval style Warhammer. But then for whatever reason, there was licensing issues or something happened. And then that never went through. So it totally fell through. Do we lose if we leave this up? I think we're fine, right? Yeah, my money's on us being fine. So that totally fell through, and then that's how Warcraft originally started, because... I'll take that 5 healing every turn. And then that's how, like, Blizzard, like, developed the game. Oh, yeah, the fantasy one. Yeah. Yeah, Omar, exactly. Okay, yeah, Omar, we're talking about exactly the same story then. Yeah, that is cool. But that is a super cool story, though, right? The fact that the game came from the fact that they couldn't get their licensing fees and everything all together. And that's how we now have Warcraft and, you know, everything here because of that. I kind of want to light bomb this because this board is just getting a little overwhelming. What the heck? What the heck? I don't want to take too much damage, so we'll just go ahead and toss out a taunt right now. Remco, you just play Planet Coaster and Hearthstone? That's a good combo. That's a nice combo. I think, yeah, I don't know what else I would play other than Hearthstone right now too much. Yeah. I mean, WoW Classic I'm going to do. That's literally years away. I'll definitely do Magic the Gathering Arena. Oh, there's that Eagle Horn, but why didn't that get played earlier? That's very strange, in my opinion. Now we can light bomb for a little bit more value. So I'll do it. Yeah, no, we'll still do this. Yeah, and then I think like if I had a whole ton of time, I'd love to play Mario Maker just because I think that game is ridiculous and I grew up playing Mario. So, oh wow, am I actually this low on health? Ooh, this is less excellent than I'd hoped. Yeah, I'd love to play Mario Maker if I had way more time. Battle for Azeroth? Oh, this is scary too. This is a scary card. Yeah, I don't know if I'll play WoW. The issue with WoW is secret agents are the issue. Oh, we can take our own Savannah Highmane. I'm gonna play the cleric just because there's a lot of small minions. Maybe it eats up some attacks. I don't know about playing WoW like full time, not full time, but you know what I mean, like committing to it to play. I think we've talked about. Oh, that is one of the less fun things that we've got to see here. Yeah, just about like, you know, committing to actually play WoW for any significant amount of time, whether it's like to make content or just for fun. But yeah, I mean, we've talked about how I've enjoyed WoW just simply like, you know, just to make my gold, which is, you know, like this weird mini game being the option house. Ooh, look at Remco with the old, uh-oh. Do we lose internet? Are we just dropping frames? No, we're fine. I think we're just dropping frames here. Which is kind of strange, because I'm totally still online here myself. Right? Yeah, I'm totally online. I don't know why. Whoa, that was really, really strange, everyone. I don't know what's going on. I think we have to light bomb this. I don't like it, but we'll do it. My money there, Remco, is on Moore. What's the... It was stuttering, like the stream was stuttering there, right? Yeah, that's very strange. Apologies. I was having internet issues earlier. Had a lot of issues earlier. There's no more kill commands. Do we just entomb one of these out? I think we have to. Dr. Wall Cure. ABC Wall. My money's on 2 Wall. Oh, King's Elec. There we go. Finally beating a King's Elec in... Beating a King's Wellick in Wild is very, very rare because of all the hunter... All of the giant hunters that you are used to running into here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Hunter. With the internet. I think it's more the router than I think it's my router situation, because all I have to do is go reset them and then they start behaving, which is, you know, kind of strange. We'll just do double trades here. I don't know why our opponent would play Zombie Chow. I think Zombie Chow would be a card you would hold in that situation. But that's okay. That's just me. We'll take another high main that we'll never be able to play. It is wall. Nice. $50 points to everyone who chose wall. Excellent. That's a lot of damage we're taking. Question 2 of 3. Excellent. I'll keep track of the scores. I should not have played this many minions, because Unleash the Hounds is a card, and then we lose to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we would lose to it in a turn. So if our opponent plays a big minion, we're going to trade a lot of our small stuff into it to get rid of them. Oh, that was silly. I should not have done that. Well fought, I concede. Alright, that's well played. Internet issues are not the best. 100 points except for Canadians? Oh, that's very exclusive. It's... You know what? It's not funny. That's a very mean thing to say. But it's interesting, though, because, like, if, like... Let's say I were ever to start streaming, like, more seriously, and if I were to, like, get partnered on Twitch or whatever somehow, in some, like, magical universe where that were to happen, and I were to ever try to do a giveaway, I would actually struggle to... I would actually struggle in order to be able to give a... In order to do a giveaway, that would have... that would be like outside of North America, because of the way that most people do their giveaways. There's always that caveat that it's like, you know, North America only is included in most of those giveaway type things, which for our purposes, since you know, a significant portion of the people here and hanging out happen to be from Europe, it would actually would actually be kind of excluded. Unless, oh, Quest Priest, nice. Quest Priest is super, super cool. And this could be one heck of a game. Let's go with a slow discover. We expect this to be a very long game. We're going to need tons and tons of value in this matchup, because we're expecting this to take a long time. Will we play one more card? I think we will play one more card, so now we can get rid of our opponents. What comes out on 4?
Mind if I roll need?
Alright, mind if I roll need? I don't mind. Honestly, this is... I think I've mentioned this a few times. This is like one of my favorite flavor texts. Or not text, but... like flavor comments in the game, like the summoning battle cries. Mind if I roll need? Such a WoW tie-in. He's got all that loot. Love it. Love that little loot hoarder. Hey, Sludge Belcher. Why are you causing problems for us, friend? So the game plan here is apparently we're going to lay a little bit of a beatdown here on our opponent. And if our opponent is running Dragon Fire Potion, we get to keep our minions. If they're running Light Bomb, we still get to keep our minions. If they're running Excavated Evil, we'll lose a couple minions.
I have no time for games.
If they're playing Sylvanas, we get to Entomb it. So really, it looks like we're having every single answer every single turn, which, you know what, is kind of ridiculous. Our opponent's 4 death rattles away from getting 40 health, and then being able to Reno back to 40 health, which is always a terrifying prospect. And if they just go play another big legendary, we'll be able to rend it down. That one we can't do anything about. We're just going to have to punch through it, unfortunately. So with that in mind, we will toss out the old Draco P. And we'll take Juicy Shifting Shade.
Barbaric.
Oh, barbaric. And we'll get rid of our opponent's minion. And we'll look for Potion of Madness. You want to see the Warlock legendary weapon? You have bested me? Ooh, well played, priest friend. That is definitely not how that matchup normally goes, but I'll take it this one time. The Warlock legendary weapon, yeah, there's still a bunch of weapons. You know what? Hey, Omar, I don't want to say it because a lot of streamers, you know, you're not supposed to mention it, but maybe there's going to be a card release here at some point about a legendary Warlock weapon. You never know. I mean, we don't know. No one knows when but who is releasing the cards, you know? That's all I'm saying. It's not me, by the way. Is the hint.
You asked for it.
The light shall
1, 2 into Ysera for late game. We'll get rid of Ysera, but then keep the other ones because we'll find a different dragon. That's a pretty good dragon as well. Oh boy. Oh boy, indeed.
Is somebody
Not gonna trick you? Yeah, there's no way. I'll never get a card reveal. No, but they even do most of their card reveals now like on their own stream. Like the Hearthstone has their own stream that they'll do. They'll usually take someone huge from the community that'll stream with like Ben Brode, which is always like super fun. I really like those events. Where they'll reveal a whole bunch and then they'll do some like playing with the decks, like pre-made decks. And we'll get a slightly bigger minion out now and then we'll say go. Obviously...
We have many.
Cold cause. I have no idea what that means, Remco. Refrigerator? Excellent. Excellent. Uh-oh, did I just hit the internet? Cable hit my ethernet? Oh, no mirror entity. What the heck?
This is funny. You think this is funny?
right away?
Heal to draw. Do I speak fluent Google Translate? Yeah, that's basically how you're able to survive on the internet now. Google Translate is absolutely amazing. Still kind of scary.
Excuse me.
Oh, boo. We'll get rid of the biggest one here, unfortunately. Oh, I didn't even think about duplicate. Last question, just for Fujo. I'm ready. Awesome. Oh, this one I remember, Remco. I literally just didn't I just upload that video like yesterday? It is
I wonder.
Ku,
We have many secrets.
and it's a long O sound. It's K, yes, exactly like Deadshot says. It's K-O-E, but it's pronounced with a long O sound. And now I'm terrified of giving my opponent a 5-4, but that's just the world we're gonna have to live in. That's okay. We can survive this world. Yeah, that was literally in the video I uploaded yesterday. I was scrounging around. I'm like, oh my goodness, I need some sort of video to be able to upload. It had been so long. Thank you, Remco. I'm just gonna stop reading that sentence after the what is that? The 5th word. I'm so proud of you. Thank you. I'll screenshot that. I'll add that to my next video. I'll screenshot that and edit that in as the only part of the chat that comes through. I'm so proud of you. Thank you. Remco 2017. I'm so proud of you, Fujo. Thank you. Uh-oh. Fireball? Ooh, Dragon's Breath. That's scary, too. Top deck Potion of Madness. Never lucky. Ooh, Frostbolt is pretty juicy. Frostbolt's pretty good. We're still probably going to get traded off here horribly. I just kind of would rather develop the minion and get the Discover as opposed to going with the Shadow or Death and going super slow. Although, to be honest, I'm not really sure. Oh, boy.
We have many.
Oh, my. Oh. Okay. Counterspell would be the worst, so we have to go this way. Oh, brutal. Again with the duplicate action, which is unfortunate. And we'll get rid of this one now, and then we'll heal it up. We should eat kiwi. Hey, kiwi's great. I haven't had kiwi in a long time. Kiwi is absolutely delicious. Okay. We need to figure this game out right now. I feel like these duplicates are really, really getting to us. Oh, hey, there's Dr. Boom. Everyone's favorite card. And what are the chances we survive? Okay, that was a little bit... That was a little bit much face damage. A 4 and a 2. I guess that's kind of average, to be fair. You're literally allergic to kiwi? Okay, stay away from the kiwi then.
Many secrets.
Definitely stay away from the kiwi. Oh my. That one has to be... That has to be... Mirror Entity, right?
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
These secrets are getting progressively harder and harder to play against.
Are you mocking me?
Oh, that's the counterspell that causes us to lose now. Alright, Omar. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good rest of your night. And if I don't see you again, have a great rest of your week. How do we survive here? What could we possibly get? We've already played our Shadow or Death.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
I guess our second Light Bomb? See you, Omer. I guess we can do that for some sort of value, even though it's not enough.
Let reading drag.
You have best.
That's an unfortunate loss, to say the least. Okay. That was an unfortunate one. I want one more really good game, then I think we might be calling it.
The light shall bring victory. Light
I think
smiles upon the just.
we've had some fun. We've all learned a little. But I want one more really good game before we go. So maybe this will be it. Maybe it'll be the next one. But okay, this is at least looking like we have an opening hand, so that's a really good start. Yeah, having cards you can play at the beginning of the game is a good way to be starting it, to be perfectly honest. The deck really has not been performing nearly as well today as I expected. We hit some really, really strong losing streaks, which, to be honest, is a little shocking, a little surprising. What is this? Aggro priest? What's going on here? Reno priest. Yeah. Oh, and our opponent chose correctly. They know there's probably going to be a lot of dragons in here. Good choice for them. Or by them, I should say. Oh, Potion of Madness. Let's get these cards a drawing. Oh, that would have been so much better of a top deck. Describe how I think you look? Yeah, of course you can do that. Uh-oh. Inner Fire Priest? Inner Fire Elemental Priest? That's what I'm all about. That's totally the new meta. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't want that. I guess a 4-5 is good. You're in my room right now, Remco? Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Wait, how did that... Oh, that came from Curious... That's a little bit of an easy choice for Curious Glimmer Root. I'm not a huge fan of that. One more turn and we can get rid of this, assuming we don't get hit with... Assuming we don't get hit with double Inner Fire Divine Spirit. Although I guess we could survive at 24, but we don't have Shadow or Death. Oh, hey, Dada Gaming. Hope you're doing alright. Deadshot, yes, I still have my mustache. We're gonna have that mustache now for another... how many days left in the month? However many more days there are left in the month, I'll have that mustache for that much longer. Always a huge fan of Movember. So... That's what's going on right now with my face. Ooh. So it is Reno. Just with an interesting Firefly play at the beginning there. I look like Ursula with a mustache and a Zac Efron six-pack. Ooh. That is... quite the, that would be quite the look, I think. This is a horrible Shadow or Death, but I think... Yeah, I really can't do it. And we'll toss out one of our big taunts. Oh boy. And let's... I don't even know who that is, to be honest with you. Oh. I still don't know who this is. He's on Twitch, he's on YouTube. Fair enough. Looks like we slowed our opponent down. They missed their Raza early game, which is very, very good for us. Being a lot of the Reno priests are not running in Tomb, so maybe our Ysera could get a little bit of value for us. Tar Creeper's more annoying than anything.
Trust the pirates.
Oh. This is that really, really cool Dragon Priest, or Reno Priest. That has been getting a bit of play lately. And this is kind of interesting. What's going to happen? 4 to all? Oof, brutal. Well, to be fair, these are pretty bad minions. Yeah, this is the deck that's been popularized lately. Very, very interesting. 3, 4, 5, that's not enough. Deal with Ysera, friends. I think this is...
I bring life.
Oh, wow. Wow. This is, This has gotten a little bit out of control. So there's no dragon to activate Twilight Guardian, unfortunately. So this has to happen. This has to happen. We're gonna need a heal. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I feel confident. Oh, there we go. Now we can board clear. Ooh, Herbert would be a sweet name, though. Oh, Bone Mare. That's a little bit much. Oh. Actually lethal down? That's a little bit brutal. That can't be the last game. Wait, Remco, do you mean like Claus like Santa Claus? Or do you mean like Klaus? Because Klaus would be a pretty sweet name. If my first name is Remco, then there'd be 3 of us in here? That would be pretty crazy.
Anduin versus Jaina.
Is my voice as deep as Ron Swanson? I don't think so.
Bring victory.
And we keep none of these cards. This at least looks like an opening hand, and it's not Quest Priest, so that's cool.
Greetings.
That is pretty alright in my books for right now.
I wonder.
We have to assume that we're going to be okay even with our opponent throwing down a Mana Worm right now, simply because we have so many other early game minions and we actually have 1 and 2 drops.
What to do? What to do? Is someone injured?
Opponent takes a minute to pass turn 1. That's totally fine. I'm okay with that.
The end is coming.
Oh. Do we want to draw or do we want to generate a dragon? We're going to take the draw right now. It's going to be much better for us to get more of our cards than it is to get more dragons. We can go ahead and get our dragon action going on now. I don't think we're in any rush to do that. So, especially when we have now so many 5-drops that we can afford to coin out. We're definitely taking Ysera, because we're going to expect this to be Reno Mage.
I hope you like my invention.
Definitely expect this to be Reno Mage. Never mind, it's absolutely not Reno Mage. I don't know why everyone would have thought it was. And we'll go with our Discover first to find out a little bit more. Oh, this is going to be real like Freeze Burn Mage, huh? I guess I'll take a Frostbolt. Frostbolt can help us. Frostbolt can always help us out here. Fireball on a minion, I'm okay with that.
I wield the power.
The issue is the Forgotten Torch really helps our opponent here, because they can Forgotten Torch ping and then not worry about losing one of their burn spells. Whereas, oh, that's also, I mean, that's going to probably just be like an Ice Block, Ice Barrier thing. So again, we're not as worried about it.
Death to the pretenders.
And we'll toss out the Historian, get or continue our Dragon Train going. Oh, we don't want really any of these, do we? I guess we can afford this.
Are you mocking me?
And again, we're not really too worried about our health total, but we will heal simply because eventually we're expecting to get Alex. Oh wow, our freeze mage friend here really doing some work. I think Hungry Dragon's good right now.
Bring out your dead.
Oh, so bad for us.
Death to the pretender.
This is funny.
The other ice barrier getting procced. Our opponent's drawn so far through their deck. You gotta go, Remco? Well, have a great rest of your night. Well, I don't think there is much left in your night, to be honest, but have a good rest of your night. If I don't know when I'll see you next, but have a great rest of your week.
Speak to me.
And we are about to get... Oh, can we mill our opponent a little? Not really. I mean, we can mill them once. How good is that? Or is it better to deny their draw? Burn one card versus denying draw.
Let reading dragons
You think this is funny?
See you, Remco. Have a great night. So now the freezing is really going to start. And maybe we will regret not having our bookworm. Maybe we will regret not having the bookworm. We should have just gone with the... Should have gone with the overdraw turn. Or the overdraw play. Hey Ryu Zakai, I definitely agree with you. This has got to be Freeze Mage. They drew a lot of their cycle. There's a nice blizzard. Yeah, this is what we're really worried about. I think we just hit this with Entomb. And we'll heal this back up. And then we'll say go. We're expecting to get hit with another AoE right now. Whether it's another blizzard, whether it's a Frost Nova, whatever it is. Emperor Thorson, well, here we go. Yeah, that's kind of terrifying. Can you get me something else excellent, please? Fireball it is. Let's get this one also out of range. So the reason why I decided to put the buff on the Bookworm as opposed to the Blackwing Corruptor is because this still would lose to a... Flame Strike. Can we pop here or no? 5, 10, 15, 18...
to the pretender. Oh, barbaric. I wield the power of Blackwing.
This is honestly as much healing as we can do, so we're probably just done anyways. With a whole bunch of Frost Bolts and Ice Lances and things like that. But... one Fireball's been played, so at least we have that going for us. Evolved Kobold is a terrifying card. Ice Lance, Ice Lance. That never feels fun. Yeah, that never feels fun to lose that way. Okay. Okay, we'll go into our last game now. This'll be the last game of the day. And then we'll call it at that point. Okay, Hunter should be a reasonable matchup. We should have the ability to deal with Hunter early game. I don't want to keep these cards, but I will keep Potion of Madness because it can be absolutely ridiculous. And you know what? Wormrust Agent has potential to be much, much better than a 2-mana 1/3. I mean, even a 2-mana 1/4 is going to be better. But we're expecting to get that activation. We're not going to go ahead and Wormrust Agent here. Oh. Now, would we Wormrust Agent? Keyword should. This is kind of strange. We'll take the Light Bomb. I think we're going to be a little bit behind now, just because we are actually behind now. Hey, there we go. Okay, top deck a dragon and we're in business. There we go.
Are you mocking me?
This plan is coming together. Oh, we should have gotten rid of that one, right? Because it has the battle cry. That's okay. That is potentially a-okay right now. Kill command, that's a really big removal, so that makes us a little bit happy. And then we can play a nice oversized 3-drop. Ooh, no, we need to get... As much as 2-drop and heal face is actually very, very tempting, I think it's more important to develop a stronger minion right now. Uh-oh. Oh, that's really bad. That is really bad. Chilmaw is going to be useful.
Run away.
Okay, so at least we deny our opponent from getting a ridiculous amount of activations off of Devilsaur Egg. Savannah Highmane, sure, whatever. Clear the board with Light Bomb, which is nice. And it's actually not even clear the board because we still have a minion, which is nice. And then depending what happens now, we can potentially toss down the Chilmaw in order to deal with our opponent's flooding. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's regain a little bit of tempo on board and hope, and absolutely hope, we can find our Entomb or our Shadow or Death. Uh-oh. Oh my. Well, this is certainly a very intense Death Rattle deck. I'm gonna go 4 and 4, and then a couple of trades. I don't want to be racing our opponent right now, but maybe we should have, to be honest. I like the idea of saving Chilmaw for one more turn. Oh, Discover. That's kind of scary because there could be lots and lots of really big, slow things that our opponent now has mana to play. That's also kind of good and makes me really wish we had already been racing our opponent. But that's okay. The 8 has to go to face now. Oh, there we go. Sylvanas is excellent. Trigger all death rattles on your minions. That would have been a terrifying one. Sylvanas is what we're doing.
Are you mocking me?
So we'll trade here. Do we get rid of the other death rattle? 7 to face? Yeah, I think we can just go ahead and do this. Because all the slow death rattle plays are going to be far too slow.
Well fought.
Yeah.
I can see.
And if we had controlled the board there, I think that we would not have had this guaranteed lethal from our opponent. Or guaranteed concede, I should say. because they would have been more inclined to think they could have had more time because we wouldn't have set their hit points to so low. Okay. That was really, really fun. That is going to be it, though. That was a really cool win. The deck did not perform nearly as well as I'd hoped, and that's really, really just too bad. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. I had a blast. It was good to be back and get some streaming in. I hope we all learned a little bit from my misplays and having a little bit of fun here. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I don't know when I'll be back. I'm hoping later this week, but obviously there's no guarantee. I hope you all have a great week. If I don't see you later on, hope you have a great weekend. I know it's Monday, and that might be a strange thing to say, but I might not see you. Stay safe out there. Be good to each other. See ya.